Hi guys, this is Spartan765. Today I'm doing a video reviewing a very special rifle I just acquired. As we all know, any surplus buyers or gun collectors out there will know that the quest to find the perfect Enfield rifle, or #4 Mark 1 rifle, is usually lost, being that there are hardly, the #1 saying out there is no such thing as a perfect #4 Mark 1, or there's no such thing as a perfectly Enfield rifle. I strongly believe that. I've looked at probably 60 rifles and have denied purchasing all of them, except for this one. I was in the local gun store today. It was a pawn shop. Well, it was actually a week ago. I put it on layaway a week ago. And looked at this rifle. I figured out it's another #4 Mark 1. I'll take a look at it anyway. Took a look at it. First thing I did was looked at it. Every single serial number matches. The second thing I did was pull the bolt back, looked at the barrel. The barrel in this rifle is excellent. There is not one imperfection, no rust. You probably can't see in that very well here. Not one imperfection, no rust of any kind. This barrel is flawless, pretty much every way. The crown on it is nice and sharp. It's not mushroomed over or anything. Just excellent. Another thing about this rifle that really intrigued me is the P1 marking on the stock. And the P1 marking on the stock means that this rifle was used for marksmanship qualification in the English Army. Like when you were doing your basic training, or if you were just trying to qualify for marksmanship, that's what this rifle was used for. That's another reason on this #4 Mark 1 you see the ladder sights instead of just the regular, the regular peep sight that just flips, and there's two different peep sights. That very crude sight that's on most #4 Mark 1s. Only about 15% of the rifles that were produced were made with this ladder sight on them, which is very nice because, it has very small increments of 25 yards. Being this is an English rifle from World War II, it is in yards, not meters. So each click goes, you can go out 25 yards with it, and it starts at 200 yards. So you can get deadly accurate with this. And it also has the quick acquisition combat sight, too, because some of these were used in combat, but not this one. This one was a marksmanship rifle that was used during marksmanship qualification, hence the P1 stamp. This rifle, all the serial numbers match on it, and also keep in mind, England never did refinish any of their rifles or re-arsenal any of their rifles after World War II. They just kept on producing up until the 50s. So this rifle here was manufactured in 1943, as you can see right there, well, you probably can't see on the camera, and was used for marksmanship qualification in World War II, like I said. And this rifle, obviously then not being used in actual battle, means that the stock on it's pretty nice. And we all know a lot of Enfields out there. You'll go look at them and the stock will be cracked or very beat up or something like that, or just shitty. This stock on this one is actually very nice compared to most of the ones I've seen. And it has a little red. Another way you can tell that it was used in marksmanship qualification is on the front sight post. It's red. Right there, there's red paint on there, and that was put on only for the ones that were used for marksmanship qualification to make aiming easier. The rifle itself is like flawless. All serials match, all arsenal stampings match. It's just an excellent rifle, nice smooth bolt. I got it for $239. This rifle here is easily worth probably $350, $400 in the condition it's in. That's what I like about buying from pawn shops, is not the pawn shop owner usually doesn't know a lot about guns. This rifle being the way it is just phenomenal. I've never seen one this good before. And it even has in the bottom the original buttstock cleaning kit. And there's still some oil left in the oiler. It's about, there's about a good 3 millimeters of oil left in the oiler, which is pretty cool, I think. Stock is decent. Like I said, the trigger pull on it's phenomenal. It has a 2-stage trigger. It's comparable to a Swiss K31 if you've ever shot one of those. Obviously, yes, the rifle's unloaded. It's obviously chambered in 303 British. I can't wait to get this thing down to the range in a week. I'm going to take it down there. I'm going to buy some Radway green ammo for it. That's just the stuff it was intended to shoot, and take it down to the range and see what it can do. I'm very excited. This is one of my best purchases I've ever made. It's a phenomenal rifle, and I'm going to get a sling for it. I can find an original sling, and the one thing I don't have for it yet that I need to get is the tool used to remove the firing pin. I did take the rifle 100% apart though. I used pliers with some rubber stuff so I wouldn't damage the firing pin, but that method's not practical. I even took the trigger apart, the safety apart, everything, sight off, sight apart, cleaned everything. Oiled everything up. It's a beautiful rifle. Cleaned the magazine. Now, if you guys got any comments or questions on this rifle, or any technical questions on the Enfield rifle, the Enfield No.4 Mk.1 or No.4 Mk.2 or No.4 Mk.3, they're all pretty much the same. The only difference between the No.1 and the No.3 is a little difference in the trigger. That's it. Any questions or comments, you can feel free to send me a message, and I'll be more than happy to reply. Technical comments, because I know a lot of people out there find it difficult to take apart the Enfield rifle. It is not one of the easiest rifles to take apart, but it's definitely not complicated for me. I mean, I have a natural nick in being able to take guns apart and put them back together. This one here took only about 15 minutes to take apart. But if you got any technical comments, or asking questions, feel free to send me a message or personal. You're more likely to get a response if you send me a personal message asking a question about how to do something, or video request or something like that. Feel free to send me a message, and if you do a video request, I'll put it up within 2 days usually. That's all. Here's a quick overview of the rifle. There's the P1 right there. That's another reason you never want to refinish one of these, is because of all the little stampings and painted on stuff like that you lose when you refinish it. This is an example of a gun that I will never refinish because it would lose a lot of its value then. Comments, questions, like I said, send me a message, Spartan765.